Running out of money in retirement is just like running out of fuel. Everybody thinks it's about the day you run out, but it's really about the years prior to that. You know you're going to run out, but you just don't know when. Some friends from the Northeast had always wanted to visit the desert. They romanticized about seeing sand dunes, lizards, and a cactus or two. So they flew to Death Valley, California, got a rental car, and headed across the desert. The temperature was over 120 degrees, but they were enjoying the air-conditioned comfort of their large SUV. The day was beautiful, and as the car moves through the acres of giant saguaro cactuses, the occupants of the vehicle chatter about the wonderful scenery, the nice warm sunshine, and the great time that's being had by all. After a while, the occupants notice a road sign. Next gas station, 100 miles. Someone notices that the tank is rapidly approaching E. Now the mood of the passengers changes. No longer does the scenery matter. The previously nice warm sunshine becomes uncomfortably hot as the occupants turn off the car's AC and roll down the windows in hope of saving fuel. The remainder of the trip is spent with a constant fixation on the fuel gauge. Arguments begin about how fast they should drive and what they will do if they run out of gas in the middle of the desert. Running out of money in retirement is just like running out of fuel. Everybody thinks it's about the day you run out, but it's really about the years prior to that. You know you're going to run out, but you just don't know when. But just as things started to look dire, a voice from the back seat rang out. Hey, wait a minute. I remember reading somewhere that most of these cars are equipped with a reserve tank. The rental advisor never mentioned any such thing. Can you look it up online and see if it's true? Said another. So they looked it up, and to their amazement, there was a reserve tank, and the switch was inside the glove compartment. They activated it, and the gas gauge now showed that the car would now safely reach the next gas station. What a huge relief. But the more they read about the reserve tank, the more they discovered how it was really designed to actually enhance and optimize the journey, and to just use it as a last resort was actually the least effective way. They discovered that the main gas tank would take the vehicle about 500 miles. Turning on the reserve gas tank only after the first gas tank had run out only added about 25 miles. However, to their surprise, if they had used the reserve tank first and then used that all up and then switched to the main gas tank, the vehicle would have gone around 680 miles. And if they had used the reserve tank and the other back and forth, they could have gotten 700 miles. Though this story is fictitious, the facts are not. Housing wealth is the reserve tank for most retirees and baby boomers. Reverse mortgages may not always be the right conclusion, but they are seriously part of any retirement conversation. To learn more, go to housingwealth.net.